What's up, guys? Welcome back to the channel. This is another episode on my Polaris ProXp, and today we're talking about these guys right here. These are the limit straps from PRP on my ProXp. That's a lot of P's. Stay tuned and we'll talk all about these guys, why you need them, why you should put them on your machine. Alright guys, so yesterday I did an install video of installing these PRP limit straps. I want to talk to you all about them. They're really simple and easy to install, and they're amazing for your machine. I mean, I think every off-road vehicle should have them on their rigs. I mean, it does nothing besides save you. It doesn't just limit your travel. Well, yes, it does limit your travel, but it definitely saves your suspension components. I don't know if you know, I have walkers on my ProXp, and if you ever fully extend the walkers, you know it clunks really hard. And this limit strap right here will definitely help that clunking. So what it does is, I think that the suspension travel on this ProXp is about 22 inches. So I have it limited out at 21 inches. So you don't exactly get the full extension of the shock, which is not a bad thing. I mean, 20 inches of travel is a lot of travel, especially on these machines. They're really light, really nimble, and so if you limit out 1 inch is not going to be a bad thing. It's amazing on your, on your axles, your CV joints, all that stuff will be happy. All your joints, your ball joints, all that stuff. When you go full extension on everything like that, that's pushing the suspension travel to its limit, to its max, and if you constantly do that, you're going to wear your parts a lot faster. So if you limit it so it doesn't go quite the full 100%, you will probably save a lot of stuff and ultimately benefit you in the long run. So I'm all about limit straps, and I just put them on. Super easy to install. What they do is what they give you is a longer extended bolt. You can see how, let me see if I can get, I can't even see it, but there's a longer extended bolt out here with a spacer. It mounts there, mounts directly to the top. Same kind of concept right here, up on the top shock eye. And also on the back. They're on here on the back as well. Same thing. As you can see, it mounts down there, mounts up there, and helps you out tremendously. Like I said, most cases, you want as much travel as you possibly can get on, in most cases. But in this instinct, I would much rather have an inch less of travel that runs smooth than over travel and possibly break parts and wear stuff out a lot faster, because it's going to cost you money. So these are a huge upgrade. I got these from a website called All Things UTV, I think it is. I'll put the link in the description below. Picked them up. They're about $200 or a little less than $200 from that website, and they're made by PRP. They're quad wrap straps, and they're great. Okay, so now that you guys have seen the actual straps themselves, and I've talked about all the good things about them. PRP, great company. The limit straps themselves, amazing. It's what you really, really need to do, or you should do, I should say. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to tell you what I don't particularly like about this setup. I didn't really realize it until after I actually installed it, and then was like, I'm going to run it. I'm going to see what it's like, and I'll do a review afterwards to see how they're holding up, if anything's messed up, and I'll get right into why exactly I think it's messed up. All right, guys, so for the rear, I didn't have an issue with the way it mounts. It mounts up there, and it does its job. I think it's going to be okay. I couldn't mounted on the inside, because there's that coolant bottle right there, which is what I wanted to do. I wanted to run this strap on the inside so that wasn't going to come into have any issues with maybe touching the tire, which it might. Maybe I'll put a strap or something like that to hold it against here. I don't know yet, but so this is the rear. That's not the problem. That could be solved. What my issue is this guy right here. It is so close, and I was not happy. It was actually closer too. I could barely get my finger in there previously. So what I had to do was put some washers in there as basically some shims to get that bolt to come out this way and essentially give me more room here. So that's a terrible design on their part, and I mean, I wish it was a little bit different. I tried doing multiple ways of installing it. I wanted to put the bolt coming from the outside in to avoid that, but you just can't mount the shock. It just wasn't going to work. And you can't do the strap on the inside because of the coolant bottle. So it was a lot of issues. Essentially what I'm going to have to do is try to get a smaller bolt for this thing. And hopefully that'll kind of suck it in a little bit more, only because I'm running a it's a 6.1, I believe, 6.1 offset on this. So if you have a 4.3, then you're probably going to be okay. I just don't want to run that big of an offset on these wheels or on this machine, so I went with the 6.1. And you know, other than that, this kit's pretty amazing, very fairly priced. I mean, $200 and you have limit straps, solid. I think if I could do it over again, if I had unlimited budget, I would definitely go into the shock therapy ones and then do it that way, because those are solid. Those are amazing. They make great products, and you know, the whole team over there knows what they're doing. So, and obviously shocks and suspension is their thing. So I would definitely go to shock therapy, but those are like, I think they're $269 for a set. So it's only like so for $269 for the front, $269 for the rear, that's almost $600. And that's just too much money for me. I spend on limit straps, that's for sure. So yeah, $200 is more or less what I'm going to be doing. More my budget. All right, well anyways, that's it for this video. I hope you guys liked it. Hope you guys definitely consider buying some limit straps, because it will definitely help your machine out so much. Not only your suspension components, but your whole drivetrain, your axles, all that stuff. I mean, your ball joints if you run ball joints, uniballs if you run uniballs. I mean, it'll just help wear or keep from your parts wearing a lot faster. So definitely consider some limit straps. And I mean, it's a cheap and easy fix for something that's going to definitely help you out in the long run. So definitely buy some. You don't have to buy these PRP ones. I am not a PRP sponsor or anything like that. I don't have anybody sponsoring me, so I'm just kind of buying stuff off the shelf and sharing it with you guys and seeing what you guys think about it, what I think about it, what I don't like about it, all those things. So as always, guys, I hope to bring you guys some more videos soon. We'll be running King of the Hammers in 2021. So if I come February, it's middle of November now, we're running King of the Hammers. Unfortunately not in this thing because it's nowhere near a race car, but we're building a race car. It's going to be a blast. It's getting its cage right now. It is amazing. Stay tuned. I am going to show you guys this race car. It's one of a kind, that's for sure. So I'm hopefully to get some, if I can get some sponsors on board from you guys. If you guys can know anybody, that'd be great. But you guys will see that soon. So stay tuned. Hit that subscribe button down there. You'll see it. Hit that bell notification. Hit that like button. Comment below. I would appreciate it, guys. So if you guys are interested, please do me a favor. Subscribe to my channel. All right, guys. Well, that's it for me. And I will catch you guys in the next one. And as always, stay shreddy, send it, and stay stoked. Woo!